Today, on Philosophical Friday, we examine my utter hatred for drywall. If you'd care to learn some pertinent information, join me in the castle.
See it double! Quick, where's a mirror?
Sheetrock, the most vile inanimate substance man has ever created. My hate for the rock festers until this vesicle of a body of mine cannot handle it any longer. My internal conflict with this drywall is strong, but my will is stronger. I have made it my mission to eliminate these horrid things from this earth. It doesn't help that construction workers utilize sheetrock for building general buildings and all that other riffraff. It must be taken out as well, in hopes of eradicating this building material. Sheetrock has one redeeming quality, however. Its taste is beyond perfection. This does not negate the harmful effects of drywall, unfortunately, which is why it still must be taken out. Just like the bighorn sheep, sheetrock and all varieties of drywall are communist sluts looking to spread the fury of the iron fist across America. The dreaded building material co-authored the Communist Manifesto. The sheep were really Karl Marx, and the sheetrock, Friedrich Engels. They wanted to spread the lies and deception in this heathen book. Their communist ideals have met the downfall of many once great nations like Russia and the Congo. These ideals have corrupted many throughout history, like Chad Kroeger and Solitaire, the famed inventor of philosophy and chess. If communism can corrupt men like Solitaire, then it surely must be evil, and likewise the drywall evil. These plasterboards made of gypsum layered between sheets of heavy paper are sources of great pestilence that must be eradicated no matter the cost, to ensure the subsequent eradication of communism, which would mean wiping out half of Congress as we know it. But it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Opulence is sinful, and we all pay for it.
Wise words from a true hero, Victor Reznov. To this, he is referring to drywall. Even he knew what evil sheetrock represented. Over the years, it has amassed great material wealth that has corrupted it even further. To end this wretched sin of drywalled fortune, we must destroy the most wealthy of all places on Earth, Los Angeles. In Angola.
They are weak! We must finish them!
This may sound bad. It would mean the death of many people. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Think of the people that live in LA. Do you really care if they die? No. They needed to be eliminated long ago, so this whole sheetrock ordeal is really convenient. I would have done it myself by now, but the Department of Defense couldn't allocate the funds. As far as Angola goes, the MPLA will be wiped from existence as we know it after the attacks, which is an absolute win for the entire free world and a major blow to communism. So you see, destroying these two places isn't bad at all. The drywall materialism, LA people, and the MPLA would be wiped out entirely. To deal a significant blow to the Portuguese, I mean drywall folk, we must destroy the key element that makes them tick. Found only in the depths of Detroit, this mineral is what makes drywall drywall. Gypsum, better known as calcium sulfate dihydrate. It is a soft, sulfate mineral used in fertilizer and chalk. But sidewalk chalk aside, its main purpose is its utilization in drywall. That is why we must eliminate this benevolent, turn malevolent element in order to ensure the eradication of all forms of drywall. Sure, it wouldn't rid the world of existing sheetrock, but it would render their reproductive cycle inert, making it possible for future generations to live without the horrors of drywall. Yes, it would mean the end of fertilizer as we know it, but that's not too bad. Its only real purpose is for human consumption. So some may starve, but that's alright. Chalk, oh chalk. What would life be like without you? Bad. But not as bad as having to go on living with the dreaded drywall. Construction people, otherwise known as working class Americans, America's backbone. The reason our country is where it is today. Wrong. They are operatives of the sheetrock consortium that purposely install sheetrock in buildings for the continuation of evil as we know it. As for what America's backbone is, well, that would be the game wardens. Real heroes right there. And our country is where it is today because of the Bay of Pigs invasion.
61, Bay of Pigs.
Not the construction people. Get it right. It is a terrible mistake to let construction persons build anything whatsoever, especially your home. But the worst mistake you can make is to be coerced into joining their cult full of satanic sheetrock worshippers hell-bent on destroying your freedom, your very way of life, drywall, communism.
We are in grave danger from the communists. Our freedom, our very way of life is at risk.
Don't be fooled into trusting them, and certainly do not be deceived into joining their organization of evil. Sheetrock and its families of related drywall have one redeeming quality. Their immaculate taste is unmatched in the realm of food product. Even battery acid doesn't even come close to the literal perfection of drywall. The smooth, savory taste of the gypsum and the layered sheets of paper make for a crispy, earthy flavored kind of lasagna. Definite improvement from the Japanese original, if I may add. Woe to thee who does not get the opportunity to experience the impeccable taste of the illustrious drywall. The taste is matched by none. It is utter perfection. However, its one amazing attribute does not mean that sheetrock is not an evil force to be destroyed. It still must be eradicated at all costs. I love the taste, for I could consume drywall for ages, but my hate for this building material and its communist regime does not falter. Consider yourselves lucky, for your intelligence has risen a few levels today, something that I can see doesn't happen very often. Now you know why I hate sheetrock and all drywall varieties, for they are evil entities involved in the creation of communism and modern-day.
Absurd materialism.
Their opulence and sinful choices will be the cause of their destruction. Farewell all. Do not trust the construction workers, and certainly do not join their ranks. And remember,
I'm not a crook.
as always, make sure to like and subscribe.